Alright, recording is a go, and we are live. Checking microphone sturdiness. Checking for kitty cat interference, and he's interfering very fast. He's already in my lap. He doesn't stop. Hello. Hello to you too, Riri. You want to say hi to the stream? I don't think his purring is getting caught in the microphone, but that's what he's doing. Oh man, Riri. Anyway, we are finally back to the Mario Advance Mega playthrough. Now, unfortunately, it's been a while since I've been back to this. It's been a while since I've been back to Shadow Generations, in fact, that I want to get back into. I didn't abandon the Shadow Generations. I purely was just practicing for video games for ASEN, which that turned out to be a bust, which I will talk about in detail as we go further into the stream. This is Exercise in the Skies. This is actually so since there is no World 7 in Yoshi's Island, that means that what's left is to do the extra and the secret worlds in World 1, and that's what we're doing in place of World 7. And we're going to be doing this going forward. We're just going to be doing the secret extra worlds every time we go to an extra world. So next time it's World 8, which honestly is just... Honestly, World 8 is just Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, wait, and the secret, and bonus worlds in Super Mario World. Oh my god, okay, I gotta time these jumps better. There we go. So, this is Secret 1. So, here's the thing about Yoshi's Island for the Game Boy Advance, is that Secret 1 is specific, or the secret levels in the game are actually specific to the Game Boy Advance version, to this Game Boy, to this version of the game. Now, the other thing to know about them is that, well, no, there's no other thing to know about them, is that they're usually kind of challenging, but on the other hand, they're also kind of not so much challenging, because this one's kind of straightforward. I'm just being dumb and missing a lot. But then you have the extra worlds. The extra worlds are the really hard worlds that were actually originally in the Super Nintendo Yoshi's Island. Oh my god, I keep missing that. That's actually an important one to get. We need to go back for it. Wow. If I don't make it this time, I'm just going to reload state. Yep, got it. Okay. So this is an interesting one. Don't actually touch these rocks. I actually pre-gamed a little bit beforehand. Like, I actually learned what all of this stuff is. I watched a Let's Play before doing this stream, just so I'm more familiar with the level, because what I only want to do this with Yoshi's Island, because what I've noticed is that I fumble around a lot in Yoshi's Island, and I kind of don't want to put myself in a situation where it's like I'm stuck looking things up on the stream anymore. So I do my research ahead of time. But yeah, like I said, these... Oh, we got a Clinger Winger. Got a Clinger Winger here. A Clinger Winger platformer section. If you're not aware of what Clinger Winger is, it's that is a game I should probably play for the stream these days, which would be very entertaining, but also very miserable for me. It would be very miserable for me to play Battletoads. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I did pick up that flower. It did give me a 1-up, but it didn't give me a 1-up because I got all the flowers. Clearly not. Oh, no, no, no. Clinger Winger. Ah. Clinger. The one time you want the Clinger Winger to touch you. Freaking Battletoads, man. I hear so many horrible things about that game. And I've only played it once, and that was all the experience that I needed from it. But I should go back and play it for the stream because it would be entertaining. It would be entertaining to watch me suffer. And y'all know it. I just want to do a double vibe check. So okay, so I did in fact get the fire, or not the fire flower. I got the flower. So we good. Just wanted to make extra sure that I got it. Yeah, this thing always, the freaking Clinger Winger platforms always make me nervous. It's like they didn't get used often in that other Bubble Cloud only has stars in it. They didn't get used often in the main game, but in these stupid sections, it makes me really freaking nervous. I really hate them. Oh, geez. Okay, I actually missed it. I'm supposed to jump on over onto this platform. And this one's a tricky one. You actually have to jump into that spot up there specifically to get the flower. Wow. I was trying to avoid the middle ring so that, like, I didn't have to, if I ended up dying, I didn't have to collect the flower again. But the game said, no, you're getting this middle ring. I guess the flag for the middle ring was a lot larger because the game just really wanted me to have it. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, I have 30 stars, I have 30 stars, I have all the flowers, I have all the red coins, I should be good. I should be a golden goose at the moment. Just to double check. Yep, everything. So, that was a quick and easy level. My stream playback's a little bit choppy. I think it's better now. I'm looking at it now and I think it looks better. Alright, bonus challenge. Flip cards. Great. I was about to say, Kamek is almost always in that top left corner. Like 50% of the time, Kamek is in the top left corner. And now we move on to Extra One, which is the namesake for this stream, which I retrospectively probably shouldn't have made it, because if it's really going to not take me long to beat this at all, then I should have named it something like a pipe maze. Alright, this one is called Poochy Ain't Stupid. This is the one that was originally in the in Yoshi's Island, and it's supposed to be really freaking hard, and it's... well, I was trying to get that bubble cloud. Gotcha. Trying to get that bubble cloud, but it's like it didn't want to happen. I have to make sure that it is not a flower or something. Like I said, I watched a Let's Play of this ahead of time. Okay, it's not a flower at least. I just don't remember the Let's Player getting that that bubble cloud. But yeah, this is fantastic. Nothing says a good challenge like an auto-scroller level. Okay, so as you can see, this is the gimmick, is that you use Poochy to take you across lava, because you can't touch lava, but Poochy can. Somehow Poochy has some crazy superhuman or superpower to walk on lava. And this isn't just a one-off thing that happens in this game. This is a thing that just happens all the time in all the freaking Yoshi theme games, where Poochy is just insane. Ah, Poochy. You ain't stupid, but god damn, you weren't there for me either. Hello, Bob-on Boy. Welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good night. Are you the only one here? Well, the viewer count says otherwise. And even if the viewer count did say otherwise, you're actually truly never alone, because I'm always here. So if I'm here and you're here, then you are truly never alone. Ain't that just poetic? Well, I guess just to stretch out the time, I won't resort to save states, and also just to prove that I'm just a good gamer like that. I'm not going to resort to save states anymore. I thought he was gonna jump there. I was the one who was stupid, not Poochy. I knew he wasn't gonna jump there. I knew he wasn't gonna jump there, and I was just like, oh, he's gonna jump there, her. And I cooked Yoshi as a price paid for that. That's just tragic. All right, Poochy. Poochy? Poochy! He's the goat. I mean the dog. Okay, good one. I will not use space-time rewind. I will not use save states. We will be legit gamers for these extra levels, just to prove a point. Now, of course, I only did it for that one secret level, just to save time. Like, that was a time saver. Okay, Poochy, you gonna save me? Okay. Yeah, see, the weird thing is that in Super Mario World, Yoshi has these... Yoshi can walk on nipper plants. What? Okay, great. Yoshi... Give me a second, guys. Okay, we back. How much of Yoshi's Island do I have left? I have to do all of the secrets and extra levels. And I just did Secret 1. And this is Extra 1 right now. Poochy ain't stupid, but he ain't completely reliable either. Why? Poochy? Poochy? Bro! Poochy was not my lifesaver. Okay. We will focus, and we will get this done. So, so I went to Anime Central over the weekend. Poochy ain't stupid, but Poochy ain't reliable either. And, you know, all of those practice streams that I did before for Ascen, it's like, you know, all those Rock Band practice streams that I did, and all of those Super Smash Bros. Melee, that whole series that I had going where Project M player tries to get good at Melee, yeah, it was all worth nothing because they didn't have Melee there. They didn't have working Rock Band there either. Shoot me. Scroll up, please? Okay, there we go. For real? Okay. Poochy ain't stupid, but Poochy ain't reliable. Just gotta say it over and over again. Poochy ain't reliable. He ain't reliable. You have to rely on him. You are forced to rely on him, but he is not reliable. He's reliable for sniffing out hearts. You're gonna have to go because the stream's lagging? Oh, shoot. Let me internet speed test that. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I guess I'll see you later, Bob Boy. Thanks for tuning in while you could, man. It's like my speed test is telling me that like it's working okay, but my internet speed test has been known to lie to me. So it's like, yeah, I was really surprised that there was no working Rock Band. I wasn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I gotta jump on that first bullet bill. I have to jump on that first bullet bill. Like there's no time to jump on the second bullet bill and get everything. Well, I may be stupid, but I'm also dumb. Slow and steady. Okay, thank you for lava walking me. Yeah, so the floor is lava. We're playing Postman and Grounds lava. Oh, Poochy, can you kill Tap Taps? Poochy? Oh my god. Poochy, you can kill Tap Taps, but you can kill Tap Taps for sure. Oh my god. Oh, Poochy! Poochy! Okay, I fucking got hit by that. I so fucking got hit by that, but god dang. This freaking game. This freaking game. And Poochy fell into a pool of lava and died? No, he fucking didn't. He didn't fucking fall into a pool of lava and died. He just swims in lava too. What a freaking goat. Or a dog. He's a doge. She's the true doge. Wait, I wanted to see what the message was. Okay, so cool. We did it. We're done with Yoshi's Island for the night. Until we get back to it again. So yeah, that's really cool. We got the we got 1,000. We get the perfect message, but not only do we get the perfect message, but we get a star that appears above the title screen. Which is really cool. But on that note, that was not where I need to go. That was it for that was it. Okay, so that's a really short that's the shortest Yoshi's Island segment that I had. The entire mega playthrough. So back to Mario Advance 4, where we will go through the dreaded World 7 pipe maze. Which is not really so much dreaded as much as it is, like, it's just a pipe maze. So it's about as extravagant as you think it's going to be. Yeah, so this world is this world's kind of crazy. This world's also not as memorable, but I remember it because Mario Brothers 3 was my fucking childhood. And that's just what it is. And now that I'm playing an easier game, I can actually talk about my trip at Asen. So, but yeah, let's talk about this. So, yeah. This is your first level, basically to prepare you for what's cooking. So, pipe maze. You go up, and you went up. If you go down this pipe, you'll go down. So don't go down it. This part of the level also has a Pac-Man effect. Oh no. I took the wrong pipe. It's going to expel me down that way. Cool. Alright. So now you want to go into the left pipe. So, in any case, my frickin' Asen was actually, hold on. Let me do something real quick. All right. I've connected the internet now to. So now I'm not streaming through Wi-Fi. So it should be a little bit better now. I finally have a freaking cable, and I've been using it to play Smash Brothers with my buddy, who I did end up meeting up with at the convention, but there was no. Here's the thing: is that like him and I play Project M together a lot. But I basically said, hey, let's play some Melee, because I anticipate at Ascend there's not going to be any freaking Project Plus, because Project Plus doesn't have that big of a population, unfortunately. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I guess I was just supposed to jump up there. Nothing extravagant about that. So, I played Project Plus with him, but I told him, hey, let's play some Melee, because, you know, there's not going to be Project Plus at freaking Ascend. So we might as well get good at a Smash game that feels as close to Project M as much as possible, even though I still think Melee is a bad Smash game. Like, I'm not going to lie, I've gotten used to Melee now, and it doesn't feel like I'm playing in Quicksand, but I still think it is a really bad Smash game. No patching whatsoever. Pretty much almost no patching whatsoever. There isn't absolutely no patching, but there's pretty much almost no patching to it. The character roster is completely unbalanced. Only 5 legal stages. It's like Yoshi can't jump out of his fucking shield. Like, what the fuck is that? Why is that a thing that's only exclusive to Yoshi? There's no buffer in the game at all. Your timing for L cancels is really tight, much tighter than Project M, or Project Plus rather. And I like having the wiggle room in Project Plus, but I think Melee taught me to get my button cues a little bit more accurate. So I'm thankful to Melee for that, I guess. Oh, I should have used a power up. My bad. But it was all for nothing because, okay, that works. I like using Fire Flower. I like using Fire Flower for the plant. You want to use Fire Flower for plants because you can only fight fire with fire. Well, grass with fire, but you take my point. So you can fall down into this. You could basically do this entire level at the surface level. But what's the fun in that? Let's explore. Let's have fun with my favorite Mario game. Like, why would we not want to have fun playing video games? But yeah, we get there, and the only Smash Brothers games that are set up is freaking Bad Smash, aka Smash Ultimate. It's like there's literally like 40 switches of people playing freaking Smash Ultimate, but there's even a Smash Ultimate tourney. But there's literally no Melee at all. There weren't even any freaking GameCubes. I was actually really shocked about that. And they also like didn't have Rock Band either. Where like I shouldn't say that they didn't have Rock Band. They did have Rock Band, but I guess I'll take that. I think this is the area where it's like if you fall in here, you're stuck because oh hey look, invisible music note blocks. How that they were there unless you fell down the pit before. You gotta make your way back because it's a pipe maze. Why not? You gotta have fun with it. And again, you don't have to go to the bottom level. You can just jump over everything and just go past everything in this level. But you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that because what's the next pipe? The next pipe you gotta go down is this obvious one that goes down below the level, and here you go. Here's your pipe out. And you're done with the level. Like, yeah, it was just so weird. Like, there wasn't any... And there wasn't any, old system setups as much as I thought there were going to be. Like, basically, the video games just turned out to be a bust. There was a Rock Band setup, but wasn't working. Like, they just had like, for one, it wasn't Rock Band 4. It had to have been Rock Band 2 or something, because they had the Xbox 360 Elite set up for it. The thing is that, like, the controllers, the drum and the guitar controller, they didn't have those little adapters. Oh, how am I supposed to describe them? Like, the little I think this one actually has a continuous star at the beginning. I'm curious. Yes, it does. No. Disastrous start. Yeah. Yeah, so that it's a continuous star at the beginning of the level. So it's like that star only appears if you start off the stage with a star. But yeah, basically, you know how the Xbox 360 wired controllers, or I guess like the wired instruments, they have you have the plug, but then you have the little extension at the end that makes it a quasi USB that connects to the Xbox 360 Elite. Well, the little adapter they had at the end was actually one for the Xbox 360 controller, like the actual controller, and not the instruments. And it turns out that the controller is, like, that adapter is not, it's not compatible with the instruments. So basically, that Xbox 360 Elite just sat there in a fucking menu. It just sat there in the fucking menu. With nobody playing it, because nobody could get a controller to work for it. It didn't have a regular vanilla controller either. Probably could have gotten one, but it is what it is. So the video game I basically settled on playing was actually this game, funny enough. I settled on playing Mario Bros. 3. I actually want to save that level for Luigi because it's a water level and a frog suit. So... yes, I actually really like this level. But yeah, I actually ended up playing Super Mario Bros. 3 at ASEN, and I basically tried beating the game as fast as I could, and I basically beat it in like 20 or 30 minutes. Like, I just used the freaking 2 warp whistles. The 2 warp whistles that you get in World 1, and then, you know, you beat World 1, then you go to World 2, and then you use the warp whistle, and then in the warp whistle world, you use the warp whistle again, and it warps you to World 8. It's, you know, your typical bullshit. Do one of these pipes actually lead out of here, or is it just bullshit? The answer is it's just bullshit. Getting a 1-up. Oh, that pipe is the way out. Okay. Alright. But yeah, I basically did that. That was pretty much what I did for gaming, and I also played DDR. I played a couple of rounds of Smash Ultimate, like Smash Ultimate Free-for-All with my Smash Brothers buddy, but it's just like, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Oh well, I'll hit him up for Project Plus another time, truthfully. Oh my god. But yeah, it just kind of sucked because it was, 1, underwhelming, and 2, like, all of that practice for nothing. I did all of that ASEN, like, I wouldn't have prepped at all. Like, I wouldn't have done any of those ASEN prep streams if, oh, okay. Well, you want to see what this does? Oh, hey, oh no, invisible blocks. I was trying to get out of here, and I just got invisible blocks, son. I got digleted, son. Don't even know what that was supposed to mean. A buddy sent me a freaking YouTube short of a dude who was cosplaying as Diglett, and he was like super buff for no reason, and he said like, I'm Diglett. Why'd you go to playing as Why'd you cosplay as Diglett? For the memes. It's like, and are you a bodybuilder? No. So you just straight up look like this for no reason? Yep. So what do you say to the people out there who aspire to be like you? And then he points at the camera and says, Diglett. Yes, Luigi does in fact have a frog suit. So, yeah, it just sucked that Ascen in the video game department ended up being kind of underwhelming. But I did get to hang out with my girlfriend's college friends. I only get to see them like basically once a year. I do not want to pick up that fire flower. That is a trap. And it's only because we basically just go to Ascen, and they get freaking sloshed at. This time around, they definitely got super sloshed. They got sloshed at 11 in the morning on Saturday. It's like, oh well, I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I wonder if taking the fire flower was the correct thing to do. Actually, no. With these jellyfish here, it was not the correct thing to do. The frog suit was the correct thing to do, and you definitely don't want to... I don't think Big Bertha can actually eat you. This actually isn't Boss Bass, this is Big Bertha. Two different enemies completely. I hate auto-scrollers. I especially hate these omnidirectional auto-scrollers. But no, I hung out with them, and I actually got to hang out with my bandmates. I got to hang out with X and Ryu and Billy. They all went to Ascen. It was actually really nice that they actually got to go to Ascen, because I remember back in the old days, back in my early 20s in Metalbrook, these dudes would go to Ascen all the time without me. And now that I've actually started going to Ascen, they decided to stop going to Ascen. This time around, they actually decided to actually go. And not only did they actually decide to go, a lot of them went. I'm not exactly sure what this pipe is. This, like, you can't get rid of these plants. I think this pipe just exists just to be a troll pipe. In any case, yeah, a lot of Ryu's buddies ended up going. A lot of his art buddies ended up going, and they kind of all sardined into one hotel room. They got a king suite, but there was like 8 of them. And I'm just like, damn, I cannot imagine sharing a room with those guys. I'm glad that my girlfriend lives in the area and we could just drive to Ascen, because I do not want to freaking sardine in this freaking room with these guys. And, you know, we got down on some drinks. You know, they got their booze collection. I got my mixology skills put to the test. I made a few drinks. I made one drink on Saturday that was Kentucky coffee flavored vodka, or was it coffee flavored whiskey? And I mixed it with cherry Coke, and I was like, sure, let's try it. And it turns out it was actually really good. It actually turned out amazing. I was just like, holy shoot, I was very surprised. Okay, so these kinds of levels are kind of the gimmick to World 7, one of the gimmicks to World 7, where it's like you just get trapped into it, because it's like I hovered over it. I didn't even accept playing the level. It's like I just hovered over the icon and it just immediately took me into the world. There are a couple of these in this world. You basically just have to go through a bunch of nipper plants. The thing is that on the NES version, the nipper plants are black. That's a bit of a difference. They also, for some reason, changed the P's into G's for some reason. So they don't actually do that. Anyway, back to, we're getting down on Dragon Ball Z Fighters on the first night that I'm there. And one of Ryu's buddies starts playing the freaking Kanye West Hail Hitler song. And I'm just like, okay, sure, new Kanye, let's go. And the funny thing is that, like, my girlfriend didn't know that that's what the fucking song was. Oh, I should have gotten a Tanuki suit. I should have put on a raccoon tail. Do I have a raccoon tail? I just have a Tanuki suit. There's no point in giving myself a fire flower. I'm going to need to fly. Yeah, I'm just going to go in there. No need to waste a Tanuki suit, really. Although I am close to the end of the game, so I better use these items or lose them. I think the gimmick here is that... where's that freaking P-switch? There it is. There's the P-switch. And then you enter the door. You can go into both of those pipes, but it's like, you gotta go into this pipe because there's a block over here that has a feather. Not a feather, a leaf. No, it had a fire flower. So, let's go over here then. This is also a maze fortress. It's amazing how many mazes there are. Well, yeah, he's playing the Hail Hitler song, and it's like, I told my girlfriend, like, when we were driving back, it's like, yeah, I can't, like, he was actually playing the Hail Hitler song. She's like, that's what that fucking song was? And it was actually kind of funny, because it's like, people are saying it's like a super anti-Semitic song, and yet, you have to be told what the song is in order to know what it is. Now, granted, there's a lot of other shit that Kanye has said that is straight up fucking crazy, and is kind of proof that he kind of doesn't really like the Jews, but that song is not a good piece of evidence for one of them. And that's like, you know what? I will talk about that later. I'm gonna talk about the rest of my Ace and Ventures. Billy did not show up until like way later in the night, even though like he was supposed to. There has to be a super leaf. There has to be a leaf. Like, I can't beat this level without a leaf. This is bullshit. And then go down the pipe? Because I went to the... Oh, here we are. Oh, it gives me a Tanuki suit anyway. I was just like, okay, why didn't I do this before? That's so weird. Okay, I know what to do now. I drew a blank on this fucking mission, but I remember what you have to do now. You have to get the Tanuki suit, and you have to fly up to some random pipe in the ceiling. And then you also have to fight Boom Boom Turtles. Can I do that in 20 seconds? The answer is yes. Okay, so Billy originally agreed. I guess I'm gonna have to upload the backup to this fucking video because it says that my stream is still lagging. I think I'm just getting throttled because I have it connected. I have it like plugged in now. So anyway, Billy, normally he originally agreed, hey, I'm gonna. As soon as I get off work at 4:30, I'm going to be at your hotel room at fucking 6 o'clock or something. Because that's how long it's going to take me to get ready and drive down there. Cool, sounds good. I get to Ryu's hotel room at fucking 8:30. Billy's still not there. Billy tells them, I'll be there in 15 minutes. 10 o'clock, he's still not there. So Ryu calls him again and says, Billy, where the hell are you? And Billy says, I'm at the hotel. And it's like, where? Where at the hotel? Are you in the parking lot? And I think he actually got a lift. He actually got, like, Ubered over. He didn't drive all super drunk. Which is weird because he'll get high and drive, but he won't drive all drunk, huh? It's like, I wonder how much of a fucking difference that makes. He goes and says, they're like, yeah, I'm at the embassy, and it's like, bro, the hotel that they're staying at is the Hampton. Oh my god, time saver. It's like they're not staying at the embassy, they're staying at the Hampton, my guy. So like this exclamation point one, you step on the platform and it changes your direction. It's really cool. So Ryu decides to go fetch Billy at the embassy, which is the hotel next to the convention center. Their hotel is about a 25-minute walk away, but you know, it's not a bad walk. Like I walked with them to the from the convention from their hotel to the convention center, and yeah, and thankfully they got Billy safely. It was late at night, and they've all been drinking quite a bit, but, you know. And, yeah, and then the next day, I catch up with them, they find me in the gaming area, trying to find a video game to play. The video game I find to play is freaking, actually, hold on. Hold on. Can't you just fly over this? Oh, this isn't the one you can fly over. There's another one you can fly over, but that's an interesting one. That's cool. This one is more of a Fire Flower appropriate level, but Starman is cool too. I'm down with that. Oh, well, what? Oh, come on. I don't want to lose the Tanuki suit. Why am I getting DM'd on freaking Discord? Ah, okay. So, in any case, what was I saying? I was saying, so, hello, Lex, welcome to the stream. There ain't no party like a Super Mario Bros. 3 party. So, I was in the middle of telling my ASN story about how Billy got super drunk, you know. My lord. Okay. So I guess to recap it quickly for you, Lex. Friday, we go to the con. We peruse around all the vendors and all the artists and everything. I meet up with my girlfriend's college friends. We go and get dinner at some restaurants, some golf-themed restaurants. Oh, I actually didn't tell this part of the story. This was when we had a fucking dust storm. I got an alert on my phone warning about a dust storm, and I'm just like, excuse me? A dust storm. I had to double check see if I was in the Midwest or the Southwest. I ended up coming back to her house with my car looking super dirty. By the way, can we have a better use of that star? But yeah, my car was covered in dirt, and pretty much the entire time, that Saturday following. We were just like, oh hey, look, you could tell which cars got affected by the dust storm and which cars were in the garage. And you could even see, like, during breakfast time, like maybe around 9 o'clock, we were just like, oh hey, look, the car wash line is really long. I wonder why. Yeah, no, we had a dust storm, so it's like the winds were really fierce, which the thing is that people think that that is like just normal in freaking Illinois because it's like it's called the Windy City, but it's actually not as normal. Okay, I actually gotta pause here because I gotta focus on this. What is this pattern? I already revealed the stars, the flowers. There are two mushrooms. I'm trying to remember. This has to be a one-up. This has to be a coin. I actually haven't played this in so long that I did reveal one of these was like a coin or something. One up chest is up there. Okay. Mushroom. Mushroom is either here. No. Mushroom can't be next to another mushroom, so it has to be right here. No. God damn it. So this is where the 20 was. So the other 20's up here. The mushroom was next to the mushroom. Okay. As you can tell, I play these games a lot. I remember a lot of these patterns. I don't remember them as well as I used to remember them. Luigi has a ton of items. We gotta start using those. And he gets a Tanuki suit. Yay! Oh shoot! I meant to use a actually, nah. It doesn't matter. So you got the pipe maze here. So it's like, actually, I could like fly over the top of it because you're actually supposed to get in that big area that I almost revealed over there in the bottom right because there's a pipe that leads you out of here. And that's basically the gimmick to this level. And I have to explain these levels because this world is just not that extravagant. This World 7 of Mario Brothers 3, it's probably the worst world in the game, honestly. I still think it's fun. There's still some levels I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is cool. This is really cool conceptually. It definitely has a lot of really cool concepts to it, for sure. Anyway, what I was saying, it was the dust storm. We had a lot of high winds, but we had like warning of like no visibility. Like the visibility is anticipated to be 0, and it's like, what do you mean 0 visibility? It's like if you can't see, pull over to the side of the road. It's like nah. But no, it was really weird to see. It's like you usually don't. You think dust storms, you think, oh, that's a thing that only happens in freaking Arizona and stuff, and it happened over here. Well, it's a good thing that we were inside eating dinner. But then after the dust storm settled and everything, we decided to head over to Ryu's hotel room, where we played some Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I got my mixology skills going pretty well. And there was a point in the night where one of Ryu's buddies was playing the oh, there's the pipe out of here. Was playing that new Kanye West song, Hail Hitler, and I was like, oh, of the new Kanye, let's go. And I said that like ironically. But yeah, in any case, jeez, I should probably put my phone on silent because I've been getting a lot of notifications. I don't know how much it's Do I want to use a Starman for this fortress? I forget which fortress is this. Let's go into it and find out. Oh. We definitely want the fire flower. I actually did not know that this star was there. That was a good find. Oh no, not the super leaf. I don't want the leaf. That's a trap. None of these pipes lead to any secret places. Where was I? So, yeah, Billy was drunk because, or Billy was doing something. Like, after work, he decided to take a nap before making his way over, even though he said that he was going to be there. He was gonna be there, like, after he got off of work. Billy said he was gonna show up after he got off work, but, yeah. He ended up not doing that. He ended up taking a nap, sleeping in, being a Billy, and then he takes forever to get to the hotel, and he finally gets to the hotel at 10 p.m., but it's the wrong hotel. So Ryu, who's already super drunk, along with a bunch of other dudes who are also really drunk, they end up going to go pick up Billy. And that was when I kind of left for the night. That Wednesday night, went back to my girlfriend's place, and we hung out until tomorrow, or the next morning, Saturday morning, and then we just went straight to the con. Messed around at the con, tried to find some stuff to game with, but we were definitely very disappointed with the gaming. There wasn't any game cubes at all. I ran into my Smash Brothers buddy, but we had to play bad Smash Brothers because that was the only Smash Brothers game they had. They didn't even have Smash 64. There was so many switches, so many Smash Ultimate setups, and I was just like, yeah, no, I don't like playing Smash Ultimate. I played a couple rounds, but I really hate playing Smash Ultimate. I really do. But yeah, we ran into her friends who were sloshed at 11 o'clock in the morning. And then we ran into my buddies at around 5 o'clock. They joined us for video games. Or rather, they watched me beat Mario Brothers 3 in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and that was fun. Then after that, we went out to dinner. At this pool hall, we shot some pool. Had a few drinks, and I think at around 8 o'clock p.m. They decided they wanted to go back to the hotel room and drink some more, and then go back to the con. And I'm like, well, hold on. Let's see. We're doing this airship. You know what? Yeah, let's do this airship. Hello, Riri. Oh, it's not terrible. They transformed into the ultimate avatar. And it's just like, why would you not want to be a Yoshi? If you suddenly like ever got into a run-in with like a magic wizard or something, and he turned me into a Yoshi, if that ever happened to me, I would just be like, yeah, I'd never like go back to being a human. Why would I want to do that? Well, I would like to have kids. That's I guess that's one disadvantage to it. It's like I can't really breed with my girlfriend if I get turned into a Yoshi. The other thing about getting turned into a Yoshi is that you'd have so much problem like fitting your tail everywhere where you sit down. It's like I go into drive and it's just like, how the hell am I going to fit my tail into my car? Ha ha ha. Patience pays off. That is a fire flower. No. But yeah, they decide they wanted to go to a panel at freaking 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And they were saying, we're going to go back to the hotel room. And I'm just like, it's 8 o'clock. Are you guys sure you want to go now? It's like, you might want to get in line in advance for the panel. It's like, no, we'll get there at 10. It's like, yeah, are you sure? So we go back to the hotel room. We drink a little bit some more. I put my mixology skills to the test. I find this coffee-flavored whiskey and mix it with cherry Coke. And it actually turned out really good. I expected it to be awful. And it was great. I am such a wizard when it comes to mixing booze. I also mixed Sprite with strawberry lemonade Svedka. If you don't know what Svedka is, Svedka has regular vodka, but Svedka also has flavored vodka. So this is Ludwig. He's probably the hardest of the Koopalings because he has a lot of iframes and he also does earthquakes, but he's still pretty easy because he is a Koopaling. Breed is such a funny word. Breed is a funny word. It is. What is the more appropriate word to say? Procreate with? To bang? To fuck? Ah, he got turned into Jacob Chansley. He got turned into Jacob Chansley, and who's also Santa Claus. The guy with the horns. The guy. Here's a letter from the prince. Bro, have you seen the princess before? Does this look like the fucking princess to you? This ain't no fucking letter from the princess. That dude was way better off looking as he looked like a bootleg Viking Santa Claus. He was better off as a Yoshi. You're the king of freaking Pipe World, where there are plants everywhere. There are nipper plants everywhere. And in Super Mario Bros. 3, those nipper plants are actually black. And they replace the P's with G's for some reason. Okay, they don't do that part. But you're a Yoshi. You can stand on nipper plants. Nipper plants can't hurt you. You actually got a buff as far as being a leader of your kingdom. Inseminate? Okay, that's a word. Oh, man. Everything that is wrong with this king is wrong with this king. The very fact that he's a king means... Okay. Alright, what is Bowser's letter here? Yo, I kidnapped the princess while you were running around. She's here in my castle if you dare to try to rescue her. King of the Koopas. P.S. Mario, be a bro and grab me some Arby's on the way. You know, some roast beef, curly fries. I'm feeling a classic roast beef and a roast beef gyro. That's how hungry I am right now. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. This is actually a Mario game where you're not on this endless quest to rescue Princess Peach. You're actually trying to save a kingdom, and then Princess Peach gets kidnapped in the process. Yes, save progress up to this point. Thank you. So now we're in the dreaded World 8, which has music that plays in some minigames in Mario Party 1. So we still have some stuff to do for the e-reader levels. We still have to clear all the levels with Mario and Luigi. So we're actually going to do that real quick. That's what we set out to do here today. Okay, we got... That wasn't here before, was it? If I could actually hit a bomb with my hammers, like, maybe I can check to see if those bombs are actually killable by hammers. I don't think they are. What? That's just the look. You need to look at this. Like, why can the hammers kill the big bullet? Why can't it kill the cannonball? Like, why can't it kill the big giant cannonballs, but it can't kill the little ones? Aha, okay. Yeah, I don't remember this level for some reason. But I'm glad I'm Hammer Mario for this. Hammer Mario is actually pretty useful for this. Oh, both of those power-ups trapping me like that is not helpful. Yeah, I definitely missed a lot of timed coin blocks for sure. And sure enough, we turn up in their hotel room. I get my awesome drink recipe going. Oh my god, okay. It just gets me a 3-up? Okay. Well, at least it was generous to give me enough coins to actually really do it. Dang, those hammers really took out Boom Boom. So then they decide to head back to the hotel room, and wouldn't you freaking know it, the panel that they decided to go to was actually closed. It was already filled up. And I was like, I told you guys you had to get in line in advance because now you can't get in. It's about 10 o'clock at night at this point. So it's just like, okay, well, what do you want to do now? We could go back into the gaming room and game some more. Like, we could play some DDR or whatever the hell else they got. And then they were just like, nah, I probably shouldn't be throwing hammers if I need to use these guys. And I'm basically saying, hey, yeah, let's play some games. These guys decided they want to go back to the hotel room and drink some more. And I'm just like, you guys literally just walked 25 minutes to the convention center. And you want to go back. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. What the? And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sunday comes around, and they didn't show up because predictably, they drank too much that Saturday night and did not feel like going to the con anymore. So it's like they just went back home like first thing in the morning. So I went to ASN for the last day, and then there wasn't much else to do. It was just go back and play the same old video games again. And that was about it. So in terms of hanging out with my friends, it was really awesome. It was really nice to actually be able to hang out with them at the convention for a change. It was really nice for sure. But as far as like actual like events go, it was definitely very, very lackluster. Very lackluster. Definitely was expecting a lot more. Was not expecting a lot to happen. Was not expecting a dust storm. Not that the dust storm was really a bad thing. It was just a thing that happened that I was just really surprised happened. No, I don't want you. So I'm actually not really here to get all the collectibles and the levels. I'm just trying to beat every level as both of the Mario Brothers because it has like little notification markers for like cleared as Mario or cleared as Luigi, and it's just like, okay, what do you get if you clear every level as all of them? And I really hope it's not a big fat nothing like I feel like this game would do. Oh, it's... Okay, the way out is to go back. Okay. Who would have thought of that? The way to go out is back. Okay, 3 more levels to clear as Luigi. Luigi! Alright. Oh my god, I forgot Luigi controls like a fucking dick in these freaking e-reader levels. Yeah, those are my Ace adventures. Now to talk about the thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit earlier, because you know, because one of Ryu's buddies ended up playing the freaking Kanye West "Hail Hitler" song, which is crazy, and it's crazy as in like what the fuck, Kanye, but you know it's. Kanye West is just being, and the sad thing is that, like, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, Kanye West was making his rounds. Kanye West was making his rounds, and he actually seemed like a really smart guy, and he was saying like a lot of things that I never really thought about before. Like he had that interview with Tucker Carlson where he actually seemed like he was very well together, and he was. You know, one of the things he talked about particularly was like about like Nike. It's like why Nike like particularly gets targeted to a certain demographic, and it's just like, oh well, that's interesting. It's like why do they do that? That's. But then after the Tucker Carlson interview, he goes on freaking Piers Morgan Uncensored, and he has this hour-and-a-half long interview with freaking Piers Morgan, where Piers like basically grills him because he makes this really bad tweet about like, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people, and it's like, yikes, that's pretty bad. That's really bad. And then ever since then, he's kind of like just had this spiral going on. He clearly has bipolar disorder. He should be getting treatment for it, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It just seems like he's just going around and because he's not on the left, he's a primary target of cancel culture and all that the cancel cult bullshit. But at the same time, because he's a ergo, that's where that fucking song "Hail Hitler" comes from. Is because it's a primary trolling moment. So yes, there are 100% good reasons to be like, yeah, Kanye West is an anti-Semitic piece of shit who said really bad anti-Semitic piece of shit things. You can definitely say that for sure. The Hail Hitler song is not a good example of that. It is not something that I would like. If you really want to hammer and rip on Kanye West, that's fine with me. I'm not going to defend the guy. I'm not going to defend any of that shit. But I will say that music is the most interpretable form of art that you can make. And if you're trying to find something to rag on Kanye West for, it should not be that song. Because just because you make a song called Hail Hitler doesn't mean you actually revere Hitler. Now, Kanye West going on Alex Jones's podcast and saying that I love Hitler, that's kind of more of a sealed deal. But just because you make a song called Hail Hitler doesn't mean that you love Hitler. It doesn't mean that you love Hitler. Just like when Slayer made an album called God Hates Us All, that doesn't mean that they were Satanists. That doesn't mean that they actually believe that God hates us all. I mean, they could, but that music isn't proof. The album itself is also not proof of it. Like, that album, I actually recall, got banned because it had backmass satanic messages in it. And it actually did. It actually did have backmass, like, satanic chants in some of the songs. Because that was basically the big narrative that the establishment was pushing at the time. That like all this rock and metal music has like these satanic messages like hidden in their fucking music, telling people to kill themselves and to be rebellious against their parents, and it's just abandon Christian values and stuff like that. And that was bullshit. And there were actually backmass satanic messages on that Slayer record, but it was done specifically as a satire. It doesn't mean that they're actually Satanists. It doesn't mean that they actually worship Satan. Just like making a song called Hail Hitler doesn't actually mean you love Hitler. In fact, in the song itself, he talks about like how crazy he is. And he says that like I'm crazy and it's like I'm doing all these crazy things and I'm the bad guy, therefore I'm Hitler. And everyone should hail me because I'm the bad guy. So if anything, it was like the song starts off right away with like, hey, Hitler's a bad dude. But by no means is that in any form an exoneration of all the other really shitty things that he say. I do have to reiterate that again, that like Kanye West has said a lot of really shitty, really evil things. And people definitely should judge him for that. But I believe that's about as much as I've exhausted that topic for sure. And I guess there are some people who will make that argument and then they'll argue against it, saying that, well, you can't just divorce the song from the stuff that he says. And it's like, you kind of can, actually. All right. Well, enough of that. We are going back into games. Super Mario Brothers 2. So last time we actually beat the game. But now we have this extra mode, where we now have to find the Yoshi eggs. Let's go back to Toad. The Yoshi challenge. And I believe in order to find the Yoshi eggs, you basically just have to use the potion that sends you into subspace or like this dream world that the Mario and gang is in. It's called Subcon. So I always thought that like the special place that that the potions bring you into is called Subcon, but it's not. So you go into here. Yep, 1 Yoshi egg collected. Actually, I think I remember this. I think I remember playing this as a kid. Now that I'm actually looking at that, I recognize like the Yoshi egg markers. Oh yes, I needed more lives. I can't do this without more than 90 lives. The question is, where's this other Yoshi egg? Because it could potentially be, I wanted to grab onto the freaking vine, please? I was just jumping around just like, whoa, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. So this is where the other mushroom is. Hopefully the Yoshi egg is also here. The Yoshi egg is here, and in fact, there are also mushrooms. Maybe it's where the third mushroom is. Oh, and it's a red egg. And because this is my third trip into subspace, there are not coins anymore. So now I have to beat the level. I guess I have to beat the level. And I guess the eggs are in different locations. They're actually not going to be in the same spot where the mushrooms are. So it's definitely going to get more difficult as time goes on. Are there really only 40 levels in this game? 3 times 6 is 18, and then 2 levels, and there are 2 Yoshi eggs in each level, so yeah, wow. There are really only 20 levels in Super Mario Brothers 2. Yay! We rescued the 2 Yoshi eggs. You know what? Let's give Peach a chance to shine. Okay, let's see what you can do for me, Peach. You better not do me dirty. I got it! What'd you get? Yosh, geto. Yeah, but what'd you get? Yosh, geto. I got it though. But Yosh, geto. Okay, so I did not find a Yoshi egg that time. That's not good because I don't know where the third potion is. No going that way. Ouch. I got it! Okay, well, there's the blue egg. That's the first Yoshi egg? That was the first Yoshi egg. That was the first one. So then the second one has to be over here? Freaking sniff it, more like frick it. No, I didn't want to actually pick that up. Peach, you do me dirty. You take so long to freaking pick shit up. Do some lifts, you broad. I got it! Yosh Geto. Oh! There it is! Oh, man. Could you imagine actually doing this without space-time rewinding? Like, how freaking frustrating that would be? Having to replay this fucking level over and over and over and over again to look for the exact right spot to find the Yoshi eggs.
This is as far as you go.
Her dialogue really stopped me from killing her? Like, the star invincibility didn't stop when she was talking? That's horseshit. I just realized that the coins I've been collecting haven't actually been used for the slot machine, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna play as Toad. Alright, Yoshi Egg Challenge Toad. Okay, 3 cherries. 4. What do you mean you're not here? Maybe it's over by the warp. It's not by the warp. Terrible. Well, there's a mushroom up here that I can't grab. The one disadvantage to playing as Toad. Well, shit. Well, hopefully there's another potion I can pick up. I don't think there's another potion. Oh, wait, there might be potions in the pipes. There might be pipeshins. Oh my god. Is there a potion in here? There is. Let's see, where is this Yoshi egg? Aha! Found it on the first attempt. Don't remember if that potion is originally there in the original Super Mario Brothers 2. Or a Doki Doki Panda, because if you want to be that. Oh, one of the. Speaking of like being a weeb like that, I also got as an anniversary present from my girlfriend. By the way, it's been 3 years since her and I started dating. As of today, and I'm just as blessed to be with her 3 years ago as I am that very freaking day. So, yep. Feeling good. Anyway, as an anniversary present, she bought me the entirety of Digimon Season 1 on Blu-ray. And the thing is that, it was actually, it was subbed. It's completely subbed. Which is nice. I like the Digimon subs. There's nothing that can replace the Digimon subs for me, honestly. It's like as soon as I watched Digimon subbed for the first time in like all the way back in like 2014, I was like, oh shoot, I got blown up. Okay, Mauser. Bomb Kachu. Your 4th wedding anniversary is in 2 weeks. Is it really? Is it really been 4? Has it been 4 years already? I guess it has been. If I've been dating her for 3, you must have been married for 4. Gosh dang. Yay! We got the Yoshis.
Choose a player.
So, do I want to go world by world by world? I guess I am going world by world by world because I'm going through Yoshi's Island world by world by world. So, it works out this way. You doing anything special for your anniversary, Lex, or are you kind of just gonna be like, "Yep, happy 4 years.
Choose a
Let's go get McDonald's." But in any case, yeah, she bought me the Digimon subs. I actually love the Digimon subs so much.
Here we go.
So we're on Super Mario World now. File B. Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching the Digimon. I watched all the way through Tamers, and I've meant to watch like all the other Digimon series, like Frontiers, Fusion, X-Ross Wars. I barely watched Digimon Try, and I barely watched the reboot of it. Apparently, the reboot has that screenshot of Gabumon strung up on a cross. He fucking died for our sins. Gabumon died for our sins. Your husband is out of town on the actual day. That is unfortunate. So now that you've beaten Super Mario World, you can actually go back and beat the castles. But we still have a Star World to beat. But yeah. Yeah, hoping you you have fun on your anniversary regardless. It just seems like the Digimon, when it comes to Digimon and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, well, and Kirby right back at you, like 4Kids dubs are just not the same as the subs. There are just so many things that they changed. And when I actually rewatched the original Yu-Gi-Oh subs in season 1 recently, and they actually changed so much more than just, voice acting and the music score. That's actually one of the things about Yu-Gi-Oh that pisses me off the most, is that 4Kids like changed the freaking music, like just changed the music score. I'm just like, why? Like, the original music was really good. Why you have to replace it with like this cheesy, like over dramatic score? Just I literally just sang part of the guitar solo to Waterfall, my own fucking song, and described it as a cheesy score. That's what I did to myself. I actually did kind of get a bit of inspiration for Waterfall off of my Garden of Darkness record, Psychosomatic. You should go listen to it. It's available on Spotify, on iTunes, on wherever you listen to your music. You can also stream it off of YouTube. It's some really good prog metal stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you're into like the Dream Theater, Breaking Benjamin, Sevenfold kind of stuff, then yeah, it'll definitely please you for sure. But in any case, as I was saying, oh, red Yoshi. Okay, so now we start to get different colored Yoshis. If I can actually demonstrate what the different colored Yoshis do, but it's like we got baby Yoshis, which you have to feed in order to grow them into fully grown Yoshis. If I can do it. You appreciate the music plug? Yeah. Oh, what was I saying before though? I was talking about how like I hated that like Yu-Gi-Oh changed the original music because the sub music was actually really good. Now, the original Yu-Gi-Oh theme song is nostalgic. For sure. But we need to go back in there and get all the Dragon Coins. It's nostalgic for sure, but the original theme song was much better. The original soundtrack is much better. Can I get in there? Yeah, look at me. I think that was the one Dragon Coin I missed. This level was always my favorite in Star World, and I think it's because like you get invincible and you can just run over enemies. And it's like that's what I really liked about it. Wait, was the one-up a trap? Because I don't think the one-up was a trap. Come on. Sorry, I'm concentrating on finding the Dragon Coins. Did I miss a Dragon Coin again? I missed a second Dragon Coin this time. I missed a different Dragon Coin. Like, what in the world? Dang, that's... Finding all these Dragon Coins in this level is harder than I thought. June is a very busy month for him. Either masses or it's your birthday. Yeah, I get you. Your birthday's in June too, yeah. When you have lots of stuff like that happening, for sure. Oh, man. Let's get these Dragon Coins. 1. 2. And then there's a feather over here. There's not one over there. There's one over here. This might have been the one that I missed last time. There we go. All 5 of them. Now, can I actually feed this boy 5 Koopas? Yes. Yippee, thank you for rescuing me. I'm a red Yoshi. I can breathe fire no matter what color shell I eat. So it's like, you know how, like, if you got to ride Yoshi and he actually had a red shell in his mouth, well, every single shell is a red shell to red Yoshi. But here's the thing. We still have to find the proper exit to Star World. Here's the gimmick to Star World, is that every single actual exit in Star Road is a secret exit. And we will find exactly that one right now, hopefully. See? Like that. Alright, so now Star World 2. That's basically all that Star World is. Yep, I was about to say, it's like you gotta... That's a continuous star in that block. You gotta still have star power in order to get it, but unfortunately I didn't get it in time to extend my chain, so I had to rebuild up the 1-ups again. I really liked all the levels in Star World as a kid, particularly just because it gave you a star and you could just run through enemies. And I believe the last dragon coin is over here. No, the last dragon coin... So actually, I'm gonna drop off this Yoshi. Am I gonna get nothing from this? Because Luigi has such a terrible jump. I think I'm actually gonna get nothing from this. Wow. Luigi says like, "Aww." It's like, well, yeah, that's what you get, Luigi. It's like, what did I do to deserve it? You're guilty of the crime of being Luigi. So this is how you're supposed to go through the level, is that you're supposed to carry the baby Yoshi and not let him eat the star. No, don't eat the star. There we go. Yay! Thank you for rescuing me. I can fly no matter what color shell I eat. So, Blue Yoshi's gimmick, and Blue Yoshi is actually the best Yoshi in this game because Blue Yoshi can fly. Blue Yoshi can fly like no matter what color shell is in his mouth. So basically, yeah. Blue Yoshi is OP. Hopefully the last dragon coin was up there. Congratulations, you get nothing. Congratulations, Luigi, you got nothing. And Mario also got nothing because he didn't find the secret exit. Well, he found the secret exit earlier, but... Wait, why did I play as... Okay, I'm gonna play as Luigi. So the gimmick to this one is that you're supposed to use the silver P-switch. But we're just gonna fly. I actually don't remember like what the gimmick here is. I know it involves the silver P-switch. Oh, I can't even fly up there. Okay. So the silver P-switch turns the Spinies into into coins for you to get. I guess I have to abandon Yoshi for this one. That's sad. I didn't want to abandon Yoshi. But we did find the secret. Now to collect the dragon coins. And now for yellow Yoshi. Alright, no matter what shell yellow Yoshi eats, he kills you. No matter what color shell yellow Yoshi eats, he always gets the earthquake power. Now that was something that we didn't see often because there aren't too many yellow Koopa Troopas. But yeah, that's basically what it was. Is that the yellow gives Yoshi the earthquake stomping power. All right, all the dragon coins collected in that one. We can go to Star World 4. Where we run into Red Yoshi. This would actually be the one level in Star World where Blue Yoshi would be the most helpful. But they do want to show off Red Yoshi to you. They want to be like, hey, look, he's powerful. Oh, and yeah, by the way, so it's not exclusive, by the way. So it's like, it's not like Red Yoshi. Like, Red Yoshi can still fly if he eats a blue shell. So I think that's actually pretty boss. The problem with Red Yoshi is that you can't do the trick where you crouch and then spit out the shell and then put it back in your mouth again because he'll spit out fireballs. Now, before I actually do the secret, that's actually where you get the secret exit from. I'm actually going to beat the level legitimately to try to find all the dragon coins. And there it is. Alright, and Mario did not find the secret exit, so it is now up to Luigi. Oh wow, another one up, because I needed more of those. Oh, I see what they do. They give you Red Yoshi on purpose to fuck you. If you attempt to do this. Okay, he's about to swallow the shell, so I definitely did not want to be down there. See? So here's the thing, is that, like, the game wanted you to have the Switch Palaces in order to get to this secret. Now, technically, you don't actually need the Switch Palaces. If you get a blue Koopa shell, you could get under here without them. I don't know how I'll survive without my 360 lives. Yeah, but yeah, and this is the Star Road that leads to Bowser's Castle. Yeah, so you could definitely find the Star Road in World 2 and then shortcut all the way over to Bowser's Castle, and you could beat the game that way. You legit could beat the game. In fact, I think after I'm done getting 100% and everything, I'm going to want to do like one last send-off where I beat the games as fast as possible, except for Yoshi's Island. There are actually no warps in Yoshi's Island. There are no like cheap tricks like warp whistles or star roads or warp pipes like in some. No, Yoshi's Island actually makes you play every single level in the game. So there's nothing fancy to be beholden to with that one. Well, Star World 5. I probably, in hindsight, should have gone back for a blue Yoshi. But that just makes it all the more challenging. No! Well, here's a yellow Yoshi. Close enough. I tried to go for the secret too early with Luigi. And I think I missed two dragon coins because of it. No, they're actually both right here. They couldn't actually I want to show this off. They really couldn't. They couldn't. They couldn't think of anything. So, yep, and yep. This is a yellow Yoshi level. You will respect it. Even though Yoshi, like any color Yoshi, could just eat those spinies. You don't need to use the earthquake power. My timing is always off just a little bit. Alright, I think we have just enough time. So the regular exit actually connects Star Road, which means, wait, we didn't find the hidden exit. Where is the hidden exit? We're going to unravel that mystery right now. So the gimmick here is to use these this coin trail that doubles as a platform maker. And I have to leave Yoshi behind in order to get through this. Son of a gun. I hate that the game made me do that. There's, like, what's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing that? Well, the hidden exit unlocks a new Star Road. Where does this go to? It goes to Special World. Special World has 8 levels of, weird shit in it. They're the hardest levels in the game, and we will be. This is technically the World 8, and that Star World was the World 7. But yeah, we only have 8 levels to go before we're done with this game, and on top of being done with this game, we will have 100%ed it. And I think the next time we play this, we'll probably finish up Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't think there's anything else to do in Mario Brothers 3. I mean, I guess there are e-reader levels. That's about it. But yeah, that will do for the stream for tonight. We've been going at it for a good 2 hours. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Stay tough out there.